Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Mr. Raider Kid. The first round of the 2018 NFL Draft has just ended, and I thought I'd kind of give my thoughts a little bit. So, the Raiders were picking 10th. I didn't do a mock draft. Honestly, I went to the Dodger game twice this week, so I honestly didn't have any time. I thought I would have. But then again, man, the way the drafts have gone for the Raiders in the last few years, it's never gone how we wanted to. And let's talk about tonight's. So, coming into the draft, we all know about the quarterback hype and our needs. And to me, our biggest needs were defense, of course. The defense needs to get worked on. Linebacker, we still don't have middle linebacker. I feel like right now, Corey James is one of our only linebackers that could start the position. Defensive tackle, we still need some help on the interior part of the line. Now that Bruce Irvin is being moved to pretty much a DA. And going in, I also know that I had this weird, strange feeling that we were going to touch offense, especially early on in the draft. And when it came down to Roquan Smith, who was my number one guy I wanted, got picked up at number 8 by the Chicago Bears. And there were some kind of crazy picks. Cleveland picked Baker Mayfield and Denzel Ward with their first 2 selections, 1 and 4. So that kind of threw everything off. It threw a lot of draft boards off, I believe. And then from there, San Francisco ended up taking one of the tackles, and that threw me off because that left Edmonds, it left Vita Vea there at 10 for us. But I knew that Arizona wanted a quarterback bad, and at this point, Josh Allen had been picked up. Bills traded up for him. Josh Allen got picked up by the Bills. Sam Darnold got picked up by the Jets, and of course Baker Mayfield was gone. So this left Josh Rosen and Lamar Jackson as the last 2 quarterbacks left. I didn't think Lamar Jackson was that kind of talent that would get picked that early by those teams that needed a quarterback. Josh Rosen, on the other hand, I knew that was a guy that Arizona wanted. So sure enough, we traded with the Arizona Cardinals. I felt good about that. I predicted that one. And we traded just that pick, and we got a 5th and a 3rd rounder, which I thought was solid. I thought we could have got a 1st round pick since they were taking a quarterback, but we didn't get that, so that's fine. But then at 15, Vita Vea got picked up, I think, by Tampa Bay. So that left Tremont Edmonds was still there, and this kid was 19 years old. He's supposed to be a great player in the draft, great defensive linebacker. And we went Colton Miller, tackle, UCLA. And you guys, some of you know that I'm a UCLA fan, so I'm somewhat familiar with this kid. He had an okay 2017. He missed a couple games because of his leg. I kind of called it in a sense where I had a feeling that we were going to do some crazy shit like this. And it kind of bummed me out. I mean, last year I was bummed out in a sense where, like, Garyon Conley was questionable, you know? And I feel like that's our drafts, though. Our drafts are questionable. The last few years have been, like, not as predictable as they could be. But then shortly after, and I will say this made the night better. We traded that 3rd round pick we got from the Cardinals, and we traded for Martavis Bryant of the Pittsburgh Steelers, wide receiver. And that was a bomb. So that's what we got. Colton Miller, left tackle, right tackle. He could play either side. Probably right now, probably start at right tackle, while Donald Penn finishes his career at left. And we got Martavis Bryant to add to Amari Cooper and Jordy Nelson. Martavis Bryant is a very speedy receiver over in Pittsburgh. He was pretty good. He didn't put up a lot of flashy numbers, and he didn't play all of 2016. I think he was in jail for a year. Troubled guy, maybe a little bit. Did it to Pot? I think that's why. I think it was suspended actually for Pot. Maybe it wasn't. I think he was in jail at some point in time though. He's a good receiver though. He's got hands. He's got speed. I think that's the most important thing. So really, if you think about it, we traded down 5 spots, picked up a tackle, and picked up Martavis Bryant. We got 2 picks tonight, almost for the price of 1, and we still have a 5th round pick from that trade. Raiders looked like they were trying to trade back into the 1st round at the end of the night there, but the Ravens capped off taking Lamar Jackson. Hey man, right now for the 1st round, my 1st round thoughts and feelings and shit. Sorry if this camera if I'm moving a lot, my arm, I'm not used to this. I don't think I'd be a very good vlogger. My arm is already killing me, and it's been, what, like, fucking 5 minutes? Shit. I give us a C+, man. C+. This was, you can tell this is definitely a John Gruden, Tom Cable-ish type pick here, picking that tackle, Colton Miller at 15. But getting Martavis Bryant, you definitely add a threat at the receiver core to give another option to Carr. I think this could be really big. This could possibly mean that Cooper could play more slot, and pushing speedy Martavis to the side with Jordy Nelson, who's a great receiver already. That could be really damaging, and could make for an explosive offense. And as far as Colton Miller goes, I knew we needed a tackle. Didn't think we needed it in the first round, but if Colton Miller fell to 23 to the New England Patriots, they would have took him. So maybe we reached just a tiny bit, but think of it like this: Bill Belichick was going to take Colton Miller if we didn't. Well, I don't think they thought we would have took him. So in hindsight, you could be like, well, we stole a pick from the Patriots. You know what I mean? But that's my thoughts right now. Tomorrow, I'm looking forward to what we have. We have 3 picks tomorrow, I believe. I think we still have 2 third-rounders and a second, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe we only have 2 picks, a second and a third. No, we should have 3. We should have 3. We should have 1 second-rounder and 2 third-rounders. We had 3, but we traded 1 away for Martavis Bryant. That's a pretty solid trade straight up. Martavis Bryant will be a free agent after this season. So we'll see how that goes. It's a 1-year deal type of thing. We traded a 3rd-round pick. That's not bad. That's not bad. And all we gave up was moving down 5 spots for that Arizona trade as well. So round 2 and 3 are tomorrow night. We'll see how that goes. I'll try to do the same thing here. I'll give you kind of a recap. I really hope we touch defense. I really hope we hit defensive tackle and linebacker. Those positions are scaring me right now. Not so much cornerback, but we'll see. Something strange telling me I'm going to try to say it now. Hope not. Running back, another tackle tomorrow. Fuck. That's the Raiders, though. That's my prediction. Anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe. Raider Nation, Mr. Raider Kid. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Raider Nation, stand up. Let's go. There's only one nation, boy. Raiders.